Okay, folks, welcome back to Disco Elysium, the last day of the game. I'm so sad, but you guys know that offline, when I have the time, I'm gonna do another playthrough. I'm going to try to be either a very logical person or a very physical person. You know, I want to see the other side of the coin. So then I'll let you know which one was my favorite. But I don't want it to end. I really don't want it. Last time we ended up here, we found the Phasmid. We found the sniper who killed the other dude. And that's it. He is a very lonely, creepy person that was, you know, watching the town and the ladies through the rifle, and he would kill whoever he didn't like, you know. If he was a I don't know, if it doesn't matter. If he didn't like that person, he would boom snipe it up. And he didn't like the mercenary that was with Kashi with the girl in the hostel. So he finished him. Is he saying the entirety of the thing? Probably not. I think he's working for Everard. We couldn't get the information out of him because the role failed. But I think there's someone else involved in this, and not just only, you know, jealousy and other, you know, other issues.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
Look down to your wound. Don't think this helmet would have helped me anyway. At least my connector's impulse has been satisfied. I'm sure I'll have use for this armor in the future.
Indeed, you found it all. Now your mortal coil is completely protected. Few cops are this futuristic.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we have the helmet right here. Off-light suggestion. A fighter, not a lover. And I guess we can equip everything.
I am pleased.
Hi, Kurt. How you doing? This is pretty creepy if he dress up like that. How you doing, cutie Kurt? Okay, we got -1 in empathy, -1 in suggestion, but the rest is all buffed up, which is not too bad, I would say. Esprit du Corp, Kingdom of Conscience, Savoir Faire, Electrochemistry, Phone. Yeah, we're gonna use these trainer pants. All right. Can I talk to Kim?
Yes?
You had some violent dreams. Oh no, Kurt. I'm sorry you had bad dreams, but the day is gonna be good. So try to focus on the positive thingies.
What do you want from me?
Something is very wrong with him now.
Could you not see the Phasmid?
Mr. Dallas?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking.
By the way, is the sound good or should I raise it a little bit?
With fear and longing.
Okay. Legit. But it's over now. You're safe
Like
here.
an addict of some terrible substance.
Snap your fingers, wave your hand, touch his shoulder gently.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is This solves our transportation problem, doesn't it, Mr. Dras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire is used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first.
Oh.
Old age and shock.
I think it's the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
I'm okay? Okay, good.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke? Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
Okay, he couldn't see it, Kim. It's just a read. Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated.
He was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or medication, I would expect worse.
Yeah, the hygiene. I don't even want to think about it. Perhaps this animation is induced?
It does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psychoactive. I mean, why not? It's turning into stone.
Sorry. He couldn't see it.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dras,
What? Me too. Me too, Puffy. It was a dream that I had when I was like 7 years old. Not even kidding. I still remember it clear as day. I was in a dream. I wanted to wake up. I want to get out. And I couldn't. I was ringing the doorbells. You know, it was back, you know, in my first house when I lived with my parents. I tried to ring the doorbell. It didn't exist. I tried to go anywhere outside that area, and I couldn't get out of there. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be stuck here forever. It was so bad. I don't even know how I ended up waking up. Seriously, I was terrified. I was so... I can't even describe how it is. It was the worst dream / nightmare I've ever had. It was crazy. Hey, Bangle! How's the game? We just started! We just started the game! We just started. We're going for the, you know, the end game, so... The clock trick? What is the clock trick?
No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid has stayed hidden?
then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it. Mr. Dras, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds?
Oh!
The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This is a little advanced.
It
for
is. But the good thing is that we always wake up, so... Gotta focus on that. Clocks have no arms, but if you try to reach a clock, you wake up. Oh!
Like a drug? His pupils appear to be dilated.
Gotta
His
try
blood-
that, Kurt.
It's not just chemical. The man shudders lightly, his eyes swallowed up by their pupils.
Could it be there's something hormonal?
You mean pheromonal?
Yes.
The scope, knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania?
Miss
I see what
Orange.
you mean. You should be more careful, detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you?
Maybe.
A valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerative. He did seem distressed when it finally came
No,
to arresting
sleep
him.
paralysis I never had.
To leave
Must-
this place
That must be
and
even
remain
more
safe.
scary.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
We found some things.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him.
Tap on the helmet.
Nothing. The last embers have gone out.
Have you had
The war
those,
is over.
Mel? Sleeping paralysis. They say it's a sleeping paralysis demons, right?
If Kuno kicked it into this
Feels like
scene, as you
something is
said,
on
the
on
air
your
would put it
chest
back here.
and you cannot
This
wake
makes
up or you
sense.
cannot get up.
Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the Phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
So you're like, "Yay, what's up? Hey, good to see you. What up?" But it must be scary,
age.
Bengal. No, seriously, it
His
must be
breathing
super
is slow,
scary.
and he appears very old all of a sudden, around 80.
It's terrifying, especially in those pre-disaster dreams. Oh,
This is an old man,
that is super scary,
no
Father
longer a tin
Dragon.
soldier, but the broken down remains of a man.
Let's have a closer look at that after. I think I'll be more
Presence
useful
in the
than you.
room. Oh my god. That is some even more horror movie. You know, I don't think how I could I could handle with that.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie Phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
Oh,
A plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched. and
doesn't
his
happen
mouth
anymore.
open.
Good.
The blacks of his eyes are
I'm glad it
deceived.
doesn't happen anymore.
His pupils are
We don't need
retarded.
those type of, you know, presences. Especially when we are waking up. You know, we just want to have a good start of the day, right? But the worst thing was the auditory hallucinations, like a sound ringing in the ears. Oh. That is, you know, I'm reading and trying to imagine the sound. Oh no. Proper technique to fall asleep for lucid dreaming. You'll be okay. Hashtag paprika. Does that movie is about lucid dreaming? When I sleep, you don't move. Aha, that's where you're wrong. Because if you film yourself while you're sleeping, you move a lot. Unless you go to bed like, I don't know, like a vampire like this, and then you wake up and you're exactly in the same position. That way, probably you got paralysis.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Yesterday, I gotta check it. I didn't check everything on Discord yesterday. Death blow! Why isn't the alerts showing? Hello, Crypt Crew. Welcome in, cutie patooties. How are you doing, guys? If you don't know Death Blow, make sure to give him a huge follow. With Stream Elements, yes, I do use Stream Elements. I do. How was the stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Comes with different hallucinations, visual, audio, and such, and it's kind of interesting to learn about. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of searching about those topics, you know, that I would get scared. I mean, I already have trouble in falling asleep, so, you know, it would happen when I was almost asleep, like the body was asleep, but the brain was awake and you couldn't move. Oh no, that does sound awful. All of those things you guys are saying is awful. Hi, I'm reading. Yes, I'm playing Disco Elysium. How are you? Welcome in.
I'm gone.
In 3 times, and then it took it like another minute. Oh no! But thank you so much for the raid. Really, Deathblow. I appreciate you. Robocop is kicking butts. Heck yeah. Robocop, and this is the Hobocop. So. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for the lurk. Thank you. I'll see you in a jiffy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I'm also going just to double check regarding the... Going to refresh the stuff for the... okay. Should be okay. Robo. I didn't finish yet. I'm almost finishing. Supposedly, I am 2 hours in for the end game, so let's see how it goes. Baby Lemon! Hello, Baby Lemon. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, we got the scope. We got the... And we got Miss Oranje.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic.
I hope you're okay, Baby Lemon. Hi, Timur!
Called Katarzyna
How are you, Timur? How you doing? Yes, we're back. We're back. We're back, but almost finishing it. The Fields train. I feel that they're coming.
Classia's hidden documents from the MT boy.
Get the photo.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and glasses.
Me
She's
too,
boyish,
Timur, but we can do
young
it.
somehow.
We can do it, alright? Some coffee. I need to get some coffee today, definitively.
Old,
But we can do it.
before life came and did what it does.
You got sunburn! Oh no! A lot of moisturizer, Baby Lemon. Yeah, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And avoid the sun today. Wear a hat, a parasol, you name it. Just don't touch it. Experience while sleeping was when you snored so loudly that you woke up. I thought it was oh my god. I mean, that happened to me, but not with myself. It was with my dad and my mom. There was a Christmas party at our house, and we had some guests staying over, so they stayed in my room. And my parents were like, "Hey, we can make you a little bed at the, you know, in our bedroom, and you sleep there." And I was like, "Okay." It was so loud, I couldn't fall asleep. All I could hear were the snores. It was my mom and my dad both snoring. It was like an orchestra. And I got up, went to the living room, and slept on the couch because I could not fall asleep. It was awful. It was awful! Really
Maybe
awful.
Mr. Dross took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
Perhaps for some blackmailing.
Perhaps. But that still doesn't explain how it got into the nest.
The Phasmid took it?
Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual. I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior for an arthropod.
Would it? Maybe it was simply curious.
Maybe it was curious.
An octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. But yes, I see your point.
It says Katarzyna Alasi.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Let's go,
I
Kurt.
told you she kept lying to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now. In another city.
Maybe this is her real passport, not a fake?
No, she lied to us. Her so-called real name was not her real name. Somehow she's managed to lie to us about that too. I don't know, but it's not Katarzyna Alasia or Clasia or Anouk Meyer-Smith.
It's
We
Miss
didn't even
Oranje
scratch the
Disco.
surface with her, detective.
No, no worries.
Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
So it was the girl all along. Let me see if I can talk to the old man.
The old man stares.
No. He's broken. Totally broken. Do, 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 do. How do we leave this place? Ah, there it is. There's the door. Miss Oranje Disco Dancer.
soft covers, serialized fantastique.
Yeah, cannot do this. Hope the boat is still hanging in there. Yes, sir, you are. And I'm a Toreador type of vampire in the masquerade.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet.
So no sad music going on, okay.
But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Okay, should I save? A woman and 2 men, right?
Look what the tide brought in.
It's my partner, Jean!
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
Who are you people?
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
Oh, that's my partner, I think. Yeah, Jean-Vic Mayer, yeah.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrap
Not
what's
a
left of
horse-faced
your
woman anymore.
Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us. We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
Naughty boy.
But this is clearly...
Oh, Kim, so naughty. Hi, Franklin. How are you today? No, Kim, you gotta have my back. Let's destroy them. Wait to feed me to the wolves. Thank you, Lieutenant. Hey, Massage, good morning. How are you today?
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton. Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard to tell.
Vic, calm down.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
What a douche. What is this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know.
Okay,
what to do here. I was
Mel.
asked to
Have a good night.
I
Thank you
think
for
I need
being
to
here
manage
and
your
enjoy
expectations a
D&D.
little.
Alright?
I'm at best an enthusiast
Enjoy
in
it.
cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
I do,
What
Emma.
does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
How do you know I was here? So Trent turns out to be special consultant. You mentioned a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trent fucking Heidelstein, and Guillaume Bevy.
I'm technically just a civilian advisor.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
Who's Guillaume Bevy?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead the unit. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay. It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct
Excuse
41
me.
doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry. Because of you.
They're your posse, or what remains of it. Hand-picked, hand-lost.
The 41st isn't.
Isn't what? How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
Damn you, cafeteria manager. I understand. Okay, guard told you.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk. Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person
Yo,
for you
Rashid!
and everyone else to rely on.
Welcome in, Rashid! Raiders, I'm sorry, Stream Elements is a bit laggy today. So welcome in! How are you, Rashid? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Hi, cat lady. Buongiorno. Yes, that's the card. Come fare oggi, cat lady. Thank you, Rashid. Guys, if you don't know Rashid, please go give him a huge follow. I absolutely love this person. I absolutely love him. He's amazing. And if you don't know him, please make sure to slap that follow button. He's a TCG master. Whatever card game he touches, he's good at it. So go check him out. And for those who don't know me, I'm Bronca. I also play TCGs, not on stream, but off stream. I played a lot of Gwent. I used to be a Gwent partner. I play MTG also. You know, deck boxes and stuff. I do play a lot of it. And here in the channel, you can expect a lot of RPGs and point and clickies on Fridays. So, welcome in. How was the stream? What were you doing? Were you playing Arena? Are you excited with the newest collection? Are you excited for Spider-Man? Hi, Vananito. How you doing? He is amazing. You know it. Off to eat? Of course, Rashid. Go do your post-streaming self-care. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And guys, really, again, if you don't know Rashid, you're missing out a lot. So go check him out, okay? I do, Vaint. I do. Welcome in. I do. Rashid is one of my favorite people on Twitch, so I'm sorry to disappoint you. Rashid told us to laugh at you for getting married. Good. Laughing is good. Happiness is good, so feel free to do so. I'm very happy. It was last week on Monday. So it's still very fresh, very fresh. Just like Tsukasa is not to. He is, Kurt. He is. I think you're gonna love Rashid, honestly. His vibes, I think you're gonna enjoy. And yeah, for those who don't know this game, this is called Disco Elysium. It's I would say, I'm not gonna say text-based RPG, but I guess you can call it that. It's an RPG that tells the story of Harry, a cop that lost his memory and is trying to investigate a murderer. But the main objective is not the murderer, I guess. It's to discover ourselves, who we were, what are we doing, and decide if we want to get better or if we want to, you know, go down the path we were following. And so far, we're very close to the end, apparently. I never played this. This is my first time. And we're getting to the end. We already found a lot of stuff about ourselves. Right now, we are discovering a couple more things about ourselves, about our working task force. And yeah, get cozy, grab a coffee, a tea, or something, and let's do it together. Yes, descend into madness.
Did you? Or did you
I
literally
will
not
enjoy
recognize
this.
my face? We've been partners for how long, Harry? Don't answer that. You don't remember.
Judging by the familiarity you feel toward him, 2 years minimum, or maybe a short but close stint on the task force.
Maybe, but we don't know. You never told me you were not the horse-faced woman.
Lieutenant, my name is not horse-faced woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends. Right, sir.
Okay. They do. But why do I still have my gun on my hand, so it's kind of creepy. So Trent Heidelstein turns out to be Special Consultant Trent Enderstein.
Yes, I'm Tran Heilerstein. I never said I wasn't Tran Heilerstein.
What's up with the kid?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
His son. What a joke. Everyone is lying to you.
What was all up with the interesting story? Were you spying on me?
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beach.
Hi,
And Mikhail
Daddy.
wanted to see Martinez.
How you
He
doing?
was
I didn't
great.
insult her much. It's so good, Kurt. I think you're gonna love it. It's very emotional.
Him being there with his
And you
son
can go so
was
many
not a
paths.
coincidence.
You know, you can be a
It's difficult
total
to see
dickhead,
that he was
or
worried about
you
you.
can be the most empathic
also
person. You can be very
interested in the
physical
film building.
and like drugs, alcohol, sex, you know, you're like, rah. Or you can be sober and very, you know, how do you say? Well, it doesn't matter. You can be many things. Arcala! Thank you so much for the 8 months. How you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're almost having a Twitch baby.
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic
Yeah,
amnesia,
they kind of look like
personality
artworks.
theories.
Some of them are really stunning.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart.
Just got
Let's
off
move on.
work. Let's go. Now it's time to relax.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily. No. Everyone's just a brilliant master of disguises.
You mentioned a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit. He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay, where have you been all this time?
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Wait, so you let me face a squad of trainer kills alone just to teach me a lesson?
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave a literal police squad?
Sure. You're not a superstar law official. Talk on the town is your Guillaume Le Million reincarnate. I know this shit. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, that is a pretty painting.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic. As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Yes, they are. I like to click on those. Hi, Dan. How are you? Welcome in. No, you're not dreaming, Kurt. It's real. Totally real.
Interesting?
Yeah, he's a
Yes,
snitch.
interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
I'm highly experimental detective. It might have something to do with an anomaly at the church. I made it all up. I drank so much I lost my memory. Wait, socioeconomically, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still.
He
I
is
don't think
handsome.
It should be off the table here.
Not as handsome as Kim, but...
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
Okay, something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism.
Psychotraumatic amnesia? Trant? I can go for that. Shit kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what? I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying, or insane, or both.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mirror.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect?
What?
Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world team, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless.
No, it's not.
I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work.
Yes, thank
Not
you,
in his previous
Trent.
leadership role, then as a line detective.
Leadership now.
I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
They can keep that pension. You're rock solid. You can put...
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No, now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
It was stolen by Jacob Erb. Who is this Jacob Erb? I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be in the water. The time had come. Tequila sunset. I don't know. I don't know what it is doing there. Yeah, when I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's payslip. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
What? Hand-eye coordination. Help me. Okay, 58 is better than 42. Trent Reznor backwards is Ron Zerdner? What? Okay, let's do this. Hold on. Yes.
Not today, badge.
Did I get the badge?
You got it all right. You're showing it to him. Victorious.
Yes.
Seeing the bad.
And your gun?
Why am I giving my gun also?
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry.
I'm
Put
not
that thing away
drunk.
before you kill someone.
Right at the end, I'm loving this game, Gator. It's so good. I quit drinking forever. It's only me and this boring hellhole.
You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state, you drunk bum. I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
He's wounded. It's been a long week and he's handled an actual corpse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit of a week. I'm sorry I smell bad.
A bit of a week? You're drunk.
I'm not drunk. I didn't touch. I didn't touch it.
Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
Oh. Classy, she was some kind of spy of the Occident, specially trained.
I'm gone.
Well, if she was specially trained, I'm not
All
even
right,
gonna get into the
Kurt.
other suspects
Good luck
who
with work.
also
And
escaped.
thank you for the alert.
Yeah, Ruby's something. Or the fact that you're Everard Claire's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote compared to the 7 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yeah. It was a massacre. We got wiped. Where the hell were you? Yeah, I mean, they were in, you know.
Don't make this harder for yourself.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take
On the case?
on Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois?
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
See?
1 week.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar low
Oh
official.
no!
At first I thought it was a joke, but now I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20 times a day.
Wait, so I guess all our decisions have wrapped up, and now Kim is saying everything.
It's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist, a man of the center, not prone to political outbursts, which is commendable, but also at odds with his behavior. Other still, he is also an ultra-liberal hustler who is always on the grind. How he reconciles these 2 points of view, I do not know. But he is vocal about both of them. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective, one of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke.
No!
Which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar. Was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species,
A new species?
a colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officers across the yard. Rain comes down. He covers the glossy photo of the phasmid with his hand. You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Hoosiana? Boom chakalaka. So, as you can see, I'm pretty okay. Oh, this is amazing. I'm not gonna say anything.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
Detective?
Yes, I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness.
Okay, the killer, we have a strong motive for him. The previous head of Debrador's union was assassinated by our killer. It was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Yes, I also looked. The previous head of Debrador's union was assassinated by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrart and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not have gone unnoted.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard would be big.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
Okay, the reeds are its nest.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting...
Yeah!
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
I think it's reproduced by partogenesis. I think it makes chemicals. I get items in its nest.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting males.
It could have been male.
Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs. As in cloning itself? What makes you think so? Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
Indeed.
Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here. Yes. That would be a chiromone. A pheromone that's seemingly beneficial to the host. It usually stimulates the affected nervous
Yeah, the
system.
perpetrator seemed intoxicated somehow, like an addict.
Perhaps
Keep it to yourself.
Nothing is off the table. But I want to stress this. The find does not have to be connected to the case. The case is 100% prosecutable, without any chiromones.
Of course, Lieutenant. Of course. We should treat the case and the phasmid as completely separate from each other. People are not going to...
They're not going to go for this speculation in the constabulary.
Of course not.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Cop discovers new species.
Ah.
Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we
Financial problems, right?
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say
Maybe we could pay
vigilante
for the
murderers
car
to
we
me at all.
destroyed.
This is science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it,
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead, or no.
Okay, the killer, we have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. Revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich.
Oh, I didn't know.
After the revolution failed, but not
That,
before it went to Revachol.
Ovich was son of...
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
thank you, Trond. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Yeah, he killed a mercenary, hoping to start a war between the company. He killed him in an act of rage and dust. Act of jealousy. Oh. I'm not sure about the motive. Could be the two.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that.
Hi, Gross. Bon dia. How you doing? It's more than that. A perfect folding mechanism like a phasmid. It's a masterpiece. I'm still not completely satisfied with it. Could be a little neater. Did all I could. Every second was a struggle. Is this just for myself? I don't want to say these things out loud.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over yourself, Harry. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It will pass in time.
Okay. I also looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
There was a fridge we needed and a possible witness. He was just chasing a lead and ended up
Yay,
advising
thank
the
you.
revolution.
It was good.
It was okay.
It was for days. It was going to be a little bit more, but there was a hotel problem, and we came back home. But it was good, you know.
Of course.
It's good.
Call it community outreach, right?
Moment it seemed like you were just wasting time.
Okay, I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah, I discovered a hit hero, and explored anthropomorphic phenomenon there too.
That's great. Anthroponaut is a great new career for you. After police officer. I don't care. Go live in the Pale.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there. It's okay.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject now.
Okay, I confiscated drugs from Kuno's dad.
Who's Kuno?
You don't want to know.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I'm in. At this point, anything is but the drink.
Okay, so what do you say? Want to take this hot crap back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder. So I have to. Jude,
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
You haven't been drinking, she thinks. So, maybe this time.
Maybe.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
I got a few questions.
The man looks westward, impatiently. jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Lieutenant, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
What?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Le retour.
Perhaps. There are people who say the zone of control will not hold up long. They are not on the radio yet. But there are parties out there.
Yes. I hear worries from systems analysts in Vespa and Messina. International risk departments in Pangs. People like that.
We've been hearing whispers in Jamrock too, ever since fall. I agree that something is happening. People are tense. I hear a fan spinning, fast. Something is about to hit it.
Do you want to do that in Station 41, Kim?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains. With my
No,
tongue
I mean, come work in here.
work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. And crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered.
Thank
if
you,
even
Emma.
Considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Yes! We recruited Kim! Okay, what kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You're just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Turson and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it
And what is the Sea Wing?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
And Price is?
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a
Don't
former
remember.
factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets.
Did we recently
They speak
shoot
of
up
the events of
a
April
church by
and
any
the blood on the
chance?
streets in May.
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this coast. Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
And so I work in here, in this station?
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivachol. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Okay. Am I a dirty cop working for La Madre?
No.
Because the suspect seemed to think.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
I told you it's not that bad.
Okay, I'm not corrupted. That's good. Right, strength comes from yourself, never doubt, but don't follow this path alone, but to talk. Absolutely, absolutely, Emma. We should always talk to someone. Even if it's, even if we don't have friends or family around, there's always, helplines. There's always someone there, for sure. And never giving up is important. There's always an alternative, there's always a path. So why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too.
Was she called
Really
Dora
went
Dubois?
to the damage.
Dubois? It was Dora Engelund, I think. You've said her name, but you weren't married. You were engaged.
Oh,
Something like that. Half Vazan. No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
on the bus, yeah.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old
I
man
know,
thing.
right, cat
2
lady?
old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Engelund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Figures.
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Heartbreak, Welkin. Pain, Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is going down. It's time to go home.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that. Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry. Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
Oh,
It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
no way. I was a rock and roll singer.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair,
What?
the fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and your moves on the church floor, which honestly were just jump aerobics.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. And this guy, too.
What? What's going on? You said in Corin I was a gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go since then. Yes, you taught gym in Coron. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
The smell of sweat and
But why did I switch to being a cop?
floorboards.
High school. Harry, your goings on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Why did I join then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Let's go. What about, I need to tell Lena.
Who is Lena?
A cryptozoologist.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off anyway.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a
Welcome
change.
back, Kurt.
She is going to be over the moon. Watch out, or she'll faint.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under
So we're going to
the
Jamrock?
the Great District.
No,
turns
we
on its
share. We
lights.
share the
A
credits.
chessboard of
They were the
wooden
ones giving us
houses,
the lead.
80,000
Oh.
living souls inside. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, atop
Indeed.
to Boogie Street, disappearing into the rain over
I'm
horizon.
getting a little
You
sleepy.
close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jerome, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles.
Goo 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 goo. Bashika, good morning. How you doing? Those were loud, weren't they?
Dawson,
I guess these headphones separate the sounds better than the other
Yes.
ones.
Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Let's go. But someone please take care of my wound. Yes, I did last week, Pacheco. On Monday. Come, Harry. Hi, Darab. How's it going? Hi, Shy. How are you? No! No! That's it? But I got so many questions!